Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Broku, and today, for the first time in I don't even remember how long, a non-Black Clover video. Yeah, I want to do an extra video this week just because there is no actual manga chapter for Black Clover being released. And so I'm going to video of 5 manga that I am currently reading right now and caught up with that I think are phenomenal, that I will probably make videos on these in the future, and so I want to recommend these to you so you can experience these great manga, but also so that if I do make a video on it, you can read it, the manga, and then you'll know what's going on when I actually make the video. So these are 5 really great manga, and the great thing is that out of the 5 on this list, you're going to be able to get and caught up to all of them rather quickly. The heaviest load for one of these is an 85 chapter series. That's just a few hours worth of reading. Everything else is much less than that on the list, which means you can pretty much probably get all caught up by next weekend or whatever on all of these mangas, depending on how busy you are, of course. So I am going to shill a few things, of course, because this is my YouTube channel. Guys, I'm an online personal trainer, so if you want to be personal trained by yours truly, go check out my website called thehallgains.com. I'll be linked below in the description. Also, guys, this is more of a fun shill, but I might start streaming again soon, and if I do, it's going to be Destiny 2, because that game is phenomenal and has really improved over the years. I remember first playing when it came out, and I thought it was good, but then Fortnite kind of took me away. Now it is phenomenal, but guys, put down your PlayStation or Steam names down below in the comments, because I want to invite you guys to my clan, the Chad Simslayer Corps. Our slogan is, to be sympathetic is to dishonor the call of valor. So, just want to get the clan leveled up. So if you guys already played Destiny 2, just put down your usernames down below and I'll try and invite you to the clan. And maybe we can play together. I'll probably stream it. But that's pretty much it for my shilling. Now, let's get into the actual 5 mangas that you should read. Starting with number 1, and I've kind of already said this, and actually before I get into the list, I just want to just say something to you guys. I've already made My Academia videos, I've already made Record of Ragnarok videos. I'm not going to already tell you guys to go check those out, because I already know a lot of you do. And I'm also currently reading Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm only like 30 chapters in. I'm probably going to get caught up on that in the next week or so, and then I will maybe do videos on that as well, because I'm really liking it. But I'm not going to include it on the list, because I already know that a lot of you already do pretty much read Jujutsu Kaisen just based on the comments. Basically, the first one we'll start with, and I have already recommended this to you guys, but it just needs to be on your agenda, because this series is absolutely amazing, and it's been a while since I've last recommended, so there's been more developments in the series, and that is Mashle, or Mashle, Magic and Muscles. This is the series that I've basically talked about several times, and it's basically, if you took Harry Potter, One Punch Man, and Black Clover, and you mashed it all together into a battle shonen, but it's also kind of a bit like a gag. That's where the One Punch Man comes in. So there's a character, the main character, named Mosh Van Dead. He is born in a world where magic is everything, but he has no magic himself, but he has trained his muscles his entire life, and he is so powerful, he's like One Punch Man almost. Now, it's not to that extent. People have hurt him and nearly beat him so far, and it's pretty early in the series, but he is extremely powerful. It's an incredibly funny series. Good story, the lore and the plot is being built up quite well. And the bright side here is there's only 31 chapters. Now, it's a bright side and a bad side, because, you know, I would love to read 500 chapters of Mashle if I could. If it was out, I would read all of it. But 31 chapters, you could easily get caught up in a day on this series. So go read Mashle, Magic and Muscles. It's an absolutely phenomenal manga. It's doing well with manga volume sales. So that means that at one point I might get an anime, hopefully. The next manga I'm talking about for number 2 is Undead Unluck. This series has really taken me by surprise, and I'm surprised it's not as popular as, you know, in the West, at least on Twitter, because I guess that's kind of what I go off of, is what people are talking about on Twitter. But this series is amazing. It's a great battle shonen. It's also incredibly funny. So in the world of Undead Unluck, there's this like weird, like, godlike book that hands out rules, like, before there was only one gender or one sex, and then this book made a new law that now there are two sexes. That's what made male and female. It made like that there wasn't gravity, then made gravity exist and stuff like that. And there are people around the world that are basically like negators. They have these powers. Like the main character, name is Andy. His power is undead, which he's basically a zombie. He can't die, and uses his powers of regeneration to power himself up. Like for example, he'll chop off his legs and use its ultra fast regeneration to propel himself into the air. Then the other character, which is pretty much also the main character, that is Fuko. She is Unluck. People who touch her go through incredibly unlucky events. Now this can be bad for like people on our side, but also it can be good because then you can use that to your advantage in battle. Because if you cause a massive unluck to happen to the person that touched her, well, that person who touched her could just go towards the villain, and it's probably that unluck is going to affect both of them. So incredibly funny series. It's really, really building up. And also really short. It's only 32 chapters so far. It's still going, so you can get caught up again in a day. You could probably read Mashle and Undead Unluck in a day, maybe in a couple hours. It could be really, really quick read. This is another series I might make videos on in the future. It's really, really good, and it's just building up. At number 3 is Kaiju No. 8. This one is maybe morphing into one of my favorites. It's really young, but holy crap, it is absolutely amazing so far. So this is almost like, I guess I could say, if Pacific Rim was a manga, but instead of giant battle mech suits, you have more like exo suits with regular sized people, and that lets these people basically have superhuman abilities. And so yeah, they're fighting Japanese monsters like kaiju. And the main character, he basically has a kaiju possess his body, and so he is basically a good guy that can transform into a incredibly powerful kaiju. And so it's kind of like, right now, he's in like the special defense force, but if they find out he's a kaiju, they might kill him. So he has to kind of play both sides, although it's not really playing both sides because he is completely good. It's more like he has to only transform at certain points when nobody else can see it and stuff like that. But it's really, really building up to be a great series so far. But it's only 11 chapters. Only 11 chapters, but man, I do see this becoming one of my favorites. It really, just a manga like Kaiju No. 8 is one that I think I just kind of needed. It's more of a sci-fi, and instead of having these magical powers, it has these suits that are made from dead kaiju. So overall, I think it's pretty good. Definitely suggest you guys check it out. I definitely see myself making videos on this in the near future. Number 4 is Phantom Seer. Now, this one is basically people have like packs with phantoms and they fight other phantoms. Basically, and from what little bit I have read and watched of Bleach, this manga has given me Bleach vibes, and I've seen a lot of people who have talked about it also say that Phantom Seer gives them Bleach vibes. And from what I have read, it's pretty good. I see myself maybe making videos on it in a few months once it gets more chapters, because right now it's only at 4 chapters. But definitely get onto it early, because you can read 4 chapters in 10-15 minutes, guys. Just get that done, and then you have a new manga you can read every single Sunday through Viz. But yeah, Bleach vibes, phantom hunting, ghost hunting, all that stuff, and it is a battle shonen. I think it has a lot of potential, but 4 chapters, not really too much to talk about, but it just has great potential. Now, number 5, this is probably my number 1 on the list, and this is one that I've starting to see finally blow up, but holy crap, this manga is phenomenal. That is Chainsawman. Holy crap, guys. I binged this. I think I read all 85 chapters in like 5 days. Holy crap. It is just soared up to be one of my favorite manga. Right now, Chainsawman, like the current arc versus Black Clover, I like current Chainsawman better than current Black Clover. And that says something, because I'm really loving this Black Clover arc. Now, Chainsawman is about a character named Denji who makes a pact with a chainsaw devil, and he has basically chainsaw devil powers. This is a devil hunting and demon hunting manga. This is what people are calling, it's like a shonen / seinen mix. There is nudity in some of the chapters. There is very, very heavy gore. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. The lore and the plot is being built up. The action is incredible. The art is unique in my opinion, but it is phenomenal. Definitely, you guys need to read Chainsawman. I'm definitely going to be doing Chainsawman videos at some point in the future. Just trying to figure out. I'm probably going to read through it once more before I start making videos, but that's 85 chapters, so that's a decent little binge right there for you guys. Definitely read Chainsawman. Holy crap, it is phenomenal. More people need to be reading that and talking about it, and I will definitely be one of those people in the near future. So that is my list of 5 manga you should read. At 31 chapters, Mashle. At 32 chapters, Undead Unluck. At 11 chapters, Kaiju No. 8. At 4 chapters, Phantom Seer. And at 85 chapters, Chainsawman. That's 163 chapters, guys. If you just read 30 chapters a day, which is like maybe an hour to hour and a half of reading, you could get all caught up on these in less than a week. So I definitely heavily suggest to go read all of these. I use the Viz app. Basically, it's just $2 a month. You have access to dozens of different manga, entire collections of manga, and it's in their official full quality. But that being said, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Plus...